Fight fans, what's going on? What's up? The homie main man made man in the building. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. It seems as if Anthony Joshua, by unanimous decision, has defeated Andy Ruiz. Just in the fashion exactly how I called it. I told you, fight fans. I told you. If the punch from the gods don't land, what happens? I knew it. Bruh, the writing was on the wall. Now, first off, as a whole entire fight, Ray Bans in the building. What's up, Ray Bans? You say horrible fight? Boring as fuck. But see, this is the same thing in the first fight that the crowd start booing. Because this is the type of fight that AJ was fighting in the first fight. It's just that it all went south in the third round. It's the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said robbery. Nah, bro. I gave this fight to AJ 8-4, and I'm not even an AJ fan. Andy Ruiz with this weight gain, 283 pounds, did not serve him well tonight. He did not close the distance enough in time. You know what I mean? He started to close a little better in the middle rounds towards the end. But at the end of the day, bro, that weight gain, it played against him. His foot was slow. His feet was heavy. He couldn't get that distance closed. AJ effectively put a jab on him and moved around the ring the entire fight. And Andy knew that AJ would fight this fight. Ray Bans running around whole fight. Shit was a scam. But hey, Ray Bans, keep it 100. Did not Andy Ruiz say prior to this fight exactly what Anthony Joshua was going to do? He said, well, he's training to be leaner, so that means he's going to try to move around the ring and box. So you knew this, bro. You knew this, which is why a lot of us are now going to question, why the hell did you gain 283 pounds when you knew that this man was going to be moving? I guess Andy Ruiz was betting on the power. Andy Ruiz was hoping that he got close enough and unleashed his hands. Now, one thing I can say about tonight's fight, every time Andy did get in and they got into those close encounters, I thought Andy was winning them. AJ had to, think, take that step back, get from out of that clinch, and get back on the end of the jab. It was a smart fight. Don't get me wrong. I know it was boring. I know that y'all wanted to see these are heavyweights. You don't want to see heavyweights fight like this. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, dog, it was the only strategy that AJ could have done. He could not fight with Andy on the inside. He just couldn't. You even seen that moments in tonight's fight. Andy had his best moments on the inside. AJ was trying his best to take that away from him. See, fight fans, we got to understand something, you know what I mean? Though we as fans want to see action and all of that jazz, this is about strategy. This is not like, MMA or some Kumite shit. This is the sweet science. Hitting without being hit. This is called the sweet science. And what you saw in there tonight, done by AJ, was the sweet science. It's just that Andy Ruiz could not figure out any kind of way around it. And when you knew this was the game plan that he was going to use. AJ Footwork, what's up, man? I got my man Stu Gannon up in here tonight. You say AJ Footwork was on point? It surely was, man. Him coming in leaner, honestly, smartest thing he did. You know what I mean? Because if he knew that he was going to come in here and use the strategy that he used tonight, well, that was the best thing for him. We were all wondering, was AJ going to be able to sustain this for 12 rounds? And we were all wondering, will AJ Power lead the building? But truth be told, AJ didn't even really throw with much conviction tonight. He literally flicked the jab and moved basically the entire fight. This man did this shit more than Erslandy Laura. Hit the thumbs up for the fam as y'all come on in. Ruiz was out of shape, 283. Yeah, son of God, what up? AJ puts Fury to sleep. Man, I don't know, bro. Looking at the way AJ was in there fighting tonight, man, trust and believe. If he was in there with Bomb Squad with Deontay Wilder, no way, no how. You know what I mean? Now, the thing is, though, I got to honestly say, because I don't want to get too sidetracked here, I honestly was impressed with AJ because, for him to come into a fight and fight a fight unlike him, this is not the AJ that we see each and every fight. This was something he had to pick up in the last few months. This was something that he had to go to the drawing board and say, okay, this is the type of fighter that I want to be for this fight. I need to arm myself with the proper skills to get through this fight. And that's what he did. Bro, we ain't never seen AJ move around the ring this much. Never. You know what I mean? We've never seen him box in this fashion for a whole 12 rounds. So for him to adopt that and actually win the fight doing that in such short notice, I think that's impressive. You know what I'm saying? Light lit up in the building. He said, yo, man, the difference in this fight was AJ actually used the sweet science and took off all of that muscle mass all day. You know what I'm saying? I agree 100%. Everybody was questioning, oh, what is he doing? Oh, he's going to take his power away. Yo, man, he clearly knew from the offset of this fight he was not going to be doing too much tussling. You know what I'm saying? He was not going to be doing too much tussling with Andy Ruiz. You're giving too much ground to Andy Ruiz, fighting him on the inside. AG Benson, that's all. Hey, bro, it was simple. The punch from the gods did not come. It didn't come this time, fight fans. It just didn't. Stu Gannon says Joshua's whole image was about being a knockout artist. He always had the ability to box more smart, but he probably felt the need to keep the KO secure. You know, I agree, bro. My thing is, man, look, man, this is a side of AJ that we have not seen. We just have not seen it. You know what I mean? And for him to show us this, it shows us another dimension to his game. It's almost similar to when Earl Spence Jr. fought Mikey Garcia, and we didn't know certain things about Earl Spence Jr., and you learn about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know Anthony Joshua was an Olympian. Yeah, we know Anthony Joshua had a good amateur career, but at the end of the day, we haven't seen it in the pros. You know what I'm saying? And we wanted to see it in the pros, so it's good to see this. But it was the perfect, I repeat, perfect strategy for Andy Ruiz. It was perfect. It went exactly the way I called it. I see my brother in the building, rocking Strikes 89. AJ still got power. He caught Andy with the right hand and had his little shit leaking. Yeah, man. You know, Andy was partially cutting this fight. All three judges gave it to Anthony Joshua, fight fans, man. But, you know, Andy is going to sit back. And he did look bigger than me tonight, bro. Like, I seen them fat wrinkles on the side of his body, man. Them joints was way more bigger than they were in the first fight. You know what I mean? But that was, I mean, Andy, I just didn't understand from the I mean, he was following AJ. He wasn't doing that great of a job cutting the ring off. But I just thought that Andy should have made some sort of adjustment. You know what I mean? I was sitting here looking at the fight wondering, what adjustment should Andy make? What should he do? There's definitely some sort of adjustment that's needed in this fight. I thought maybe going downstairs, going to the body. Every time Andy would tussle up with AJ and put his head down, he was starting to hit him on the side of the body. The ref had to stop that and say, oh, no. Can't do that, which was only but fair. Tonight's ref was fair, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it is what it is. He did a little dirty work, but I thought Andy should have touched that body just a little bit more. Maybe he just couldn't get within range. You know what I'm saying? And he was limited to being a pot shot artist tonight. Everybody knows Andy's best attribute, hand speed, punching combinations. Wasn't able to do it tonight. Only time the spurts here and there when he was able to do it, he would get in range, maybe tussle up a little bit and try to let him go. But he wasn't getting in range nearly enough tonight, man. The first 4 rounds was a snore fest. It was like AJ just bopping around the ring, flicking the jab. It was a snore fest. It was exactly how the first fight should have went, but the punch from the gods came into play. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Sayuki Rizak said, yo, he fight the whole night the same way. Manny Robles kind of don't know what to do. And that's a good point, Sayuki. Like, where was the adjustment? Where was the thing that, okay, well, if this isn't working in a fight this big that we have been preparing for, you know what I'm saying? See, in the first fight, AJ wasn't prepared for this guy, and Ruiz technically wasn't really. They just went in there off instinct and did what they felt as though was best. This time around, both camps had an ample enough time to prepare a proper game plan. What I seen from Andy Ruiz was almost no different than we seen in the first fight, minus the punch from the gods. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, where is the adjustment? Where is the preparation? What did Andy do? If this doesn't work, then I'll do this. If that don't work, then because he did the same thing all night. All night. Was it the fact that AJ just took everything away from him? Did the movement take everything away from him? That's the one thing I want to understand. Coming in at 283 ain't gonna help, cuz. Ain't gonna help. You know what I'm talking about? Son of God say AJ boxed better than Bum Fury. Bum Fury couldn't knock a wank out. Yeah, man. You know, I don't know if he boxed better than Fury, but at least I think Fury would have took more chances. I mean, the amount of chances that AJ took tonight was real minimal. You know what I mean? And I don't blame him. Don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people might say, "Yo, man, dog, that's a heavyweight division. We want to see them cracking." La 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 la. What AJ did tonight, in my opinion, with everything that's at stake, his career, his legacy, his belts, all that was at stake. That dude just want to walk away with the win. You know what I mean? Now, let's keep it 100. Is this going to go to a trilogy? There is no rematch clause in this fight. There wasn't nothing in the contract. Will it go to a trilogy? I don't know. You know what I mean? Truth be told, tonight's performance, I just don't know if Andy Ruiz does anything different. Like, if they was to do a third fight, what would stop AJ from doing exactly what he did tonight? Exactly what he did tonight. Rocket Strikes 89, I don't understand the hate for Joshua's game plan. People seem to forget or just don't know that this is boxing. It's the sweet science, bro. And that's what I'm saying. With so much at stake, if you know that you can win the fight comfortably by fighting in this fight in this manner, why are you risking your faculties as a heavyweight fighter? Why are you risking your career, your legacy, all to please fans? I mean, at this moment in your career, when everything is laid on the line, I'm going to be 100 with y'all, man. You got to get the win. Damn that, man. Damn all that. Oh, let me get a fan something to crack. Oh, yeah, let me make this exciting. He risked getting his ass knocked the hell out. And guess what? Them same fans going to be like, oh, well, see you later. Go on over there to scratch. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. He did the good game plan tonight. He did what he had to do to get the win. It was on Andy to make the adjustment. It was on Andy to figure out a way to cut that ring off properly. It was on Andy to figure out better ways to get within range. It was on Andy to figure out a plan B. Don't knock AJ for winning comfortably. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Don't knock AJ for winning comfortably. Now, like I said, I don't know if they do a trilogy. I just don't know because tonight's fight was really uninspiring. You know what I mean? I understand the first one was inspiring because of all that transpired, you know, AJ losing. But let's keep it 100. If AJ would have won that fight, we wouldn't have been talking the audience was booing in the first fight. This fight, for the first half of it, to the casuals, I know for sure, y'all gonna say, oh, this was boring. We don't want to see this again. So I'm going to be honest with you, man. I know they're going to gauge this and they're going to see if or not, you know, this is worth a trilogy. I doubt very sure. I just doubt it. Knowing the way politics of boxing is, I just doubt it. You know what I mean? Mike Biggs Boxer say AJ took a page out of Mayweather's book. Exactly, bro. Remember when Mayweather fought Marcos Maidana in the first fight? He fought Marcos Maidana. It was a tough, close fight. They were tussling. They were battling. Marcos Maidana was well into that fight. Second time around, Mayweather boxed his face off. You know what I'm saying? Boxed his face off, made the win much more easier, and nobody once again mentioned a Mayweather and a Maidana. You feel where I'm going? It's like, yo, he figured that, you know, I always can fight this way. I can box him and make it easy, or I can give the fans something that they want to see. Well, tonight, with all this at stake, my career, my legacy, my earning potential, the whole UK pay-per-view market, I'm not risking it. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing, fight fans. Like, you got to understand, this dude is the last remaining UK pay-per-view star. If he would have lost tonight, they would have been 0 stars. You know what I mean? So he knows so much would have went down the tubes if he would have got in close quarters with Andy, gave it a back and forth fight like certain fans want to see. Yeah, he would have risked getting his ass knocked the hell out and losing all of that. Why not make the win easy? It's on Andy to make the adjustment. You know what I'm saying? All day. Salute Mike Biggs. I saw love, fam. Salute Full of Sports in the building. But the problem is now Ruiz wouldn't duck Wilder, but we know AJ will. So Undisputed is out the door. Now that is the part that I was hesitant to get to, bro, because we all understand what this means. Let's keep it 100. AJ already said prior to this fight that he is not thinking about Deontay Wilder. He's already made it evidently clear. You know, I remember in the early on, if you go back even a few months more, he was saying stuff like, well, you know, Wilder's fighting who he wants to fight. Tyson Fury is fighting who he wants to fight. Why can't I take an easy fight or two? You know what I mean? And I truly believe after everything that AJ has been through these last few months, after all that was at stake, they're going to probably sit him down for a minute, let him rest out for a second, and he is not coming back to Bomb Squad, unfortunately. We know that the WBO mandatory situation is coming up. We know that the IBF mandatory situation is coming up. Now, the cool thing about those situations is that Kubrat Pulev is basically does a lot of business with Eddie Hearn, and Oleksandr Usyk does business with Eddie Hearn. So if Eddie wanted to really make those disappear, maybe he could step aside money. Maybe Oleksandr Usyk ain't ready for the mandatory yet. I mean, we're hearing talks about him and Derek Chisora. So, you know, maybe Oleksandr Usyk ain't ready for that. Maybe they can kind of put that on pause. As far as the IBF, Kubrat Pulev has been wanting his shot for a while. At least I ain't going to take that back. He has been strategically wanting his shot for a while. You know what I'm saying? Now, we know he had the court situation and what he was dealing with at once upon a time. He may need some money. I don't know if he lets this mandatory situation disappear in Kubrat Pulev. You know what I mean? But as far as Oleksandr Usyk, I think they can make him wait for a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong, you know? Rocket Strikes, Andy fucked up expeditiously. He knew damn well that they were going to try to take them belts away from him, and his dumb ass came in there at 190 pounds thinking he had AJ Hart. What the fuck? Yeah, man. I mean, clearly, a lot of people going to look at that Rocket Strikes and say, yo, he came in there big like that, packing power, maybe trying to get the stoppage, you know what I mean? Trying to get the stoppage to make it clean because he did not want to leave it in the judges' hands. Now, I don't know if I seen one comment come across that say Andy got robbed. I don't think Andy got robbed. I gave it 8-4 to AJ tonight. That's right around where most of the judges gave it to AJ as well. So the judges got it right, fight fans. The judges got it right. The ref was fair. There is no excuses. The excuse lies with Andy Ruiz and a lack of a plan B, lack of something to do instead of just following AJ around the ring getting popped by a jab for majority of this fight. You know what I mean? And so, once again, the punch from the gods landed in the first fight, not because of how great Andy did. It's because of the mistake that AJ made. You feel me? And I try to tell everybody this. I try to tell y'all, everybody like, oh no, Andy's style is all wrong for him. Oh no, Andy is a different breed. It doesn't mesh well with AJ. Y'all are tripping. AJ was cruising in those first 3 rounds until the punch from the gods came. It was one damn punch. It was one punch. And AJ tonight effectively took that damn punch away from Andy, man. He took it away. He kept his distance. He didn't jump on Andy. He did not allow Andy to fight on the inside. Breeze Boxing says who won? AJ won. AJ won. Unanimous decision, just like your boy called it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's just keep it 100 on this, man. I mean, no, that punch was the main factor. And everybody literally gave Andy all of this credit because of one fucking punch. One fucking punch. You know what I'm saying? That was it. Breeze Boxing say, damn it. I'm going to tell you, fight fans, that is the number one thing that y'all going to be upset about, knowing that Andy lost, is that our chances for undisputed has just gotten that much worse. You know what I mean? We're back to the drawing board again as far as trying to get one face, one name, and all that jazz. We're back to the drawing board. The belts are back in the UK. They're back over there on Sky Sports. They're back over there on the Zone. They're back with Eddie Hearn. And let the games begin again. You know what I mean? As far as AJ is concerned, I mean, other than his mandatories, I mean, let's just keep it a buck, fight fans. Even if you are casual and you don't know much about the sport, you want to see AJ versus Wilder or AJ versus Fury, period. You know what I mean? We've already seen AJ beat up the B tier, the C plus, the B minus. We've seen him there. Cool, you're better than them, AJ. You got it, bruh. You better than them. Get in there with the elite. It's time to see AJ in there with the very elite. Say what you want about Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder for the top 3 heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? We need to see AJ in there with the top 3. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period. At this point, the Joseph Parkers, the Alexander Povetkin's, the Charles Martins, the Klitschko's, cool. You got them. You did it. You did your thing. You got rid of them cats. You have to beat Bomb Squad. It's just, look, All of you fight fans out there, they'll always want to make all of this crap. Oh, it's this person's fault. It's that person's fault. At the end of the day, we're at a point in this sport. We're at a point in the heavyweight division where nothing else makes sense. Y'all not understanding that nothing else makes sense. And this goes for all of them. It ain't just I'm talking about AJ. Bomb Squad too. Bomb Squad, but he going to fight Tyson Fury on February 22nd. So he's already tussling with the top 3. We need to get AJ in the mix. I'm done with it's his fault. It's their fault. Look at his resume. Look at that resume. The fact of the fucking matter is that he is a champion. He is a champion. And he is a champion. They need to fight. Period. I don't want to hear no more shit about this A side, B side, about 85 million, 20 million, 120 million, 50 million. I'm done with it. Let's see the fucking fight. We've been talking like this for at least 3 to 4 years, fight fans. How much longer do we have to keep on having this conversation? Yo, I'm going to tell you like this, man. Leading up to this fight, I really did not want to put Bomb Squad in the middle of this because the conversation goes left. You know what I'm saying? So in my breakdown and prediction, I tried my best to stay away from talking Bomb Squad or Fury for that matter because fight fans get distracted. You know what I mean? Y'all get distracted. Oh, well, why would he fight Wilder? What has Wilder done? I'm done with that shit, man. The fact of the matter is they're all 3 champions. AJ got 3 belts. Wilder got the WBC, and Fury is supposed to be the lineal champion. Those are the 3 top dogs, and only 2 of them is fighting each other, and Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. So let's stop the shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop the shit. Make the fight. Make the fight, man. Make the fight. After Tyson Fury and Bomb Squad, nothing else, bro. We done with the talk. Us as fans, and this is something that I know ain't gonna happen because y'all don't know what's up with the boxing fans. I'm just gonna put this out there. Unite for a fucking change. It takes us all. If we all bang the table and say we want these fights. Yeah, I'm a fan of AJ, but I still want to see him fight Bomb Squad. Yeah, I'm a fan of Deontay Wilder, but I still want to see him fight AJ. It's simple. We all need to come together on this shit, man. You dig? You dig, dog. The age that you are now and what you watch in boxing, you want to remember this for 20 years. You know, our daddies and granddaddies, they always tell us about, oh, you missed Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier. Oh, you should have saw George Foreman versus Muhammad Ali. It was a great, oh, you missed the great Jack Johnson. We missed that shit. That's their era. This is our era. And what we want in our era is to see these 3 big motherfuckers fight each other. Period. Period. You know what I'm saying? Glitch Round Canelo fans would never agree to agree. Yeah, but red man. Marquise Monroe. Ruiz got little unhumble and came in this fight looking slow. And that's going to be a lot of criticism on Andy Ruiz. People are going to wonder, like, what did you do, bro? Like, why did you come in here so big? I mean, was the Snickers that goddamn good? Did you get the caramel Snickers? Did you get the one with the glitter in it? Did you get the peanut Snickers? Did you get the regular Snickers? Did you get the one with coconut? I hear they coming out with those. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave the fucking Snickers alone, cuzzo. You know what I'm saying? Take your ass into the gym, bro. You should have came in this joint about 260 something, or like you did in the first fight. This 280. I always told people, and I heard people even breaking down Andy Ruiz's fights and saying that, oh, he doesn't have a stamina problem. What the fuck? Andy Ruiz takes rounds off. Adding weight to what he already does, you know what I mean, would have been counterproductive unless you were going to stop him early. And you didn't show anything in your game plan tonight that showed us that you would want to stop him early. I already knew. I said, man, if this fight go past the 6, Andy ain't going to get that stoppage. He just not going to get it. Come on, man. We can't just throw out the window everything we know about fitness and getting in shape and shit, all because we want to just be like, believe that because he pulled out the punch from the gods from the first time around that it was going to come back this time. I'm very disappointed in Andy Ruiz, man. Very disappointed. Very disappointed in his preparation. Very disappointed in his game plan. Very, very disappointed. You take your $13 million and you head back to PBC, cousin. And leave the fucking Snickers alone. You know what I'm saying? Shh. Marlonia says, bad fight by Ruiz. Terrible fight, bro. Terrible fight, man. Terrible fight. That game plan. And look, you know, physically, it's already a hard fight for Andy Ruiz. I'm not blind to that fact. It's already a hard fight. He's a short, fat guy with a shorter reach. That's already an uphill battle to climb within itself. But then on top of that, you add more weight. You add more weight and you don't add a plan B. Manny Robles, what the hell were you thinking? What was the game plan? You know what I'm saying? This Bama went through all that first Mexican heavyweight BS just to lose the belts on his first defense. He's still in the history books. That's good. You know, he's still in the history books. But damn, bro. Like, damn. Like, you think of all the great upsets in history, right? Like your Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson. And how didn't Buster Douglas get like 1 or 2 wins after that fight before he stepped in there with Holyfield and Holyfield obliterated him? You know what I'm saying? I mean, even with Hasim Rahman, it's the same. This is the same thing. This is a Hasim Rahman. You know what I mean? You had that one big punch in the first fight and you did jack shit in the second fight. This is Hasim Rahman 2.0. All day. All day. You know what I'm saying? This is Hasim Rahman 2.0. Ronnie Boy Fresh. What's up, fam? There you go. Slim. What was that about, fam? What was that about tonight, Ronnie Boy Fresh? What was that about tonight? Bro, that was terrible. You know what I'm saying? That was terrible. Damn, Andy. Damn. Bro, if Andy would have won tonight, bro, the history books would have opened. Every documentary, the ESPYs, everybody, Snickers, you name it. Everybody would have came around like, Andy, you are our guy. We want to be in the Andy Ruiz business. But after today's performance, it's Andy, take your ass right back over there. You know what over there is? Y'all know what that is, right? It's called scratch. You know what I'm saying? Take your ass back to scratch. We holler at you. Maybe him and Adam Kalnaki make it the battle of the fat boys. I'm down to see it. How about y'all? You know what I mean? Matter of fact, they were going to do that prior to the AJ first fight. They was talking about Adam Kalnaki versus Andy Ruiz. I think that'll be a great fight. Adam Kalnaki and Andy Ruiz needs to happen. PBC, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But as for AJ, Hard Knock Doc, glad the black man won all day. As for AJ, go ahead, relax, man. I'm be honest with you. I mean, as a Bomb Squad fan, I say, AJ, go and relax. Go and relax. Get yourself together. Breathe. You always say you don't have chances to reflect. You always say, I need some time to sit back and just take it all in. When you're champion, you don't get that chance. Go breathe, bro. You did your work. Job well done. Take your ass back to London. Take your ass back to the UK. Relax. We'll get you some fish and chips. You did get you a couple honeys. Hopefully a couple honeys. You know what I'm saying? And sit them on the beach with you and go ahead and relax, bro. We'll give you a call when it's time. Now it's time for Bomb Squad to go and do his thing with Tyson Fury. Whoever emerges from that needs to be giving that dude a call. Period. Now the pressure is on. The belts are back in their rightful place. The belts are back. Your man got his legacy back. He can walk around with his head up high. He can go get a fucking shape up. He can go get a shape up, go get a haircut, go have a shave, eat a nice meal. You know what I'm saying? Go do all of that, bro. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself for me. Because Bomb Squad, once he decapitates Tyson Fury on February 22nd, once he does that, it's your turn. It's your turn. Ronnie Boy Fresh say, you ain't seeing no damn undisputed. You don't think it's going to happen, fam? Man, look, man, I'm keeping hope alive, bro. I'm keeping hope alive. I know the talk that AJ been doing. I know what he been doing. UK, to the UK fan base, get on your boy. Tell your boy in March, matter of fact, tell your boy to be at Fury and Wilder. He needs to be ringside. He should be sitting right there. They will give him a VIP seat. He don't even have to pay for his ticket. You know what I'm saying? I will pay for it for him. Fuck it. You know what I mean? You know, anybody will pay for his ticket. They'll give him a free room. They'll give him some comp tickets to the local show. You know, he'll get some free meal tickets. He'll get the whole 9. Limo, pick him up at the hotel. The whole fucking 9. Have that man ringside for Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. That's where he needs to be. Now, this is what AJ needs to understand. And I'm about to keep it 100 on y'all with this one. He got y'all respect already. UK, y'all love him. Y'all love him. Y'all think he is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Y'all love him. We don't. He has to earn our respect. So this is what he needs to do. If you want to earn Americans' respect, you got to boss up. Bring your blockhead ass over here. Sit at Fury and Wilder's fight. Ringside, right in the middle. Every time the camera got to scale the ring, you got to see AJ. You need to be right there. Right there. Now I know the UK, because I know how y'all get down. I lived over there. Salute to the Lake and Heath fam. You know what I'm saying? I lived out there. You know what I mean? Salute to Ipswich and Cambridge and Mildenhall and all that out there. You know what I'm saying? I lived out there. I know what it's like out there. And y'all don't like showmen. I get it. Y'all don't like showmen. Y'all don't like when fighters boss up. Y'all don't like when rings is on fingers, chinchilla coats, medallions hanging from them, looking like a boss, looking like a don. Y'all don't care for that. But if Anthony Joshua wants to come over here and become that star, he can't be like he is over there. He can't walk around with scarves and shit, trying to be proper, holding the fork the right way, trying to say the right words. We don't give a hell about that. We raw. And you got to come over here raw. You got to come over here rugged. And you can win. If you do that, you can win some people over. That's how you win respect in American fight fans. I just seen my boy D Jax. He say, calm down, man. We don't calm down, fam. We don't calm down. That's the whole point. So that's how you win our respect. Good fight tonight, fight fans. I enjoyed it. A lot of y'all probably didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good showing. AJ came in and got his belt back. He dominated this fight. He made it easy. Andy Ruiz could not adjust. The weight gain proved to be basically nothing. It didn't help Andy Ruiz one bit in this fight. He did not get in range nearly enough to let the combinations go and to be effective. You know what I mean? Don't know what the plan B was. Barely even know what the plan A was. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It is what it is. So Yuki says, AJ needs that Muhammad Ali spirit to sit on the front seat on Wilder and Fur. That's all we saying. That's all I'm saying. Boss up, cousin. Boss up. Boss up. Stop with this proper, I have to be. The UK love you. They gonna always love you. You know what I mean? They gonna always love you. The Zone wants America. Eddie Hearn wants to take over America. There's a lot of entities in the UK that feels as though that Anthony Joshua can finally be their ticket into America the same way that Lennox Lewis was. You know, the same way. And he can be there. But he got to boss up, man. He got to boss up and he got to see Bomb Squad because the land belongs to Wilder. You got to come take it. You know what I mean? Christian NWO. Plan B was to tap the gloves and yell, come on. That was the plan B? Oh, all right. Well, bye-bye to the titles. You know what I'm saying? Bye-bye to the damn titles. Blockhead, I'm using that now. Hey, man. It was a good fight today, man. I wasn't feeling the timing over here. UK fans, I see what y'all be talking about now, man. When y'all be getting those fights at like 4 o'clock in the morning and 5 o'clock in the morning, we had it in the afternoon here, bro. Like, this is a Saturday. This is a very active time of the day. You know what I'm saying over here? And hey, damn, dog, you putting on a major fight of this caliber in the middle of the day. Damn, there's a lot of people that probably missed this shit, man. I'm telling you. And I don't know if y'all was looking at it on the illegal streams or any of that, but yo, they shut them joints down. They shut them joints down. You know what I'm saying? Streaming was a no-go. Unless you went on social media or something like that, they shut them bitches down. You know what I'm saying? Ronnie Boy Fresh, let's not act like AJ versus Hunter is not on the table. Maybe. I hope not. I hope not. Because I don't understand why they wouldn't put Michael Hunter in there for a rematch against Oleksandr Usyk. I mean, Oleksandr Usyk is now with Matchroom. Michael Hunter is down with Matchroom. Michael Hunter's already lost to Oleksandr Usyk. It was a tough fight. It wasn't like a domination. It was very close. It wasn't say very close, but it was a good scrap. You know what I'm saying? And I think they should run it back. You know, see what happens on heavyweight. You caught it on the scope. Oh yeah. You had to catch it on the scope. Yeah, man. That's what it was. Lost ones. Yeah, man. What do you think of the fight? 2 times, baby. Yeah. I mean, I thought AJ fought a good fight. I thought he fought a smart fight, an educated fight. I thought he showed many dimensions to his game tonight. I mean, it's like I said, I give him credit for in such a short period of time going from the come forward boxer puncher to a back foot boxer jabber. You know what I mean? And for him to adjust, to make the adjustment, it fully shows you that Joshua was focused in this camp, man. He was lasered in. He was focused. There was talks about him bringing in 2 coaches. There was talks about Vladimir Klitschko being inside of his camp. So, and a lot of us, and even myself, y'all seen me doing it. The wheels were turning. I was wondering, was he overdoing it? Was he overthinking? Was he doing too much? And it turns out that his preparation for this fight is possibly the exact thing that got him through this fight. You know what I mean? Let me say that again for those who didn't understand that. The preparation that he did, if anybody should get full credit for this victory, it's definitely AJ and his corner and his team, because they worked on a plan, they executed the plan, they did things to make this plan go smooth. AJ losing weight, bringing in certain sparring partners, bringing in certain coaches, it shows that they really took this very serious. And they said, hey, man, we not letting this. If we lose this, we're going to lose this knowing that we put our best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? And for him to do that, I got to give credit where credit is due, for real. Lost one say AJ didn't even cut his hair, man. That's how I knew he'd win. He didn't give a damn about anything else but getting them belts back. Things like that, though, Lost one is real hard to read sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, you can try to read that and it can be misinterpreted as, well, he's overthinking, or maybe his mind is gone. Something is wrong with him. He's not the same. How many comment sections on interviews or videos did you go to and somebody left the dumbass comment like, he just doesn't seem the same. Something seems off. Something seems wrong. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. It just doesn't seem like AJ. How many times did you see that? And to know that people were panicking like that, and this cat knew that, yo, I'm doing the right thing. Kudos. Got to give credit. And I don't give the man credit easy. Y'all already know. To my fam out there, y'all already know how I be on AJ, man. Y'all already know. Ronnie Boyfriend said cut his hair. That joker didn't comb or brush his hair, Slim. Nah, at all. But it worked. Hey, he went George Foreman style on their ass, man. You know what? I didn't want to mention it much because I love to see y'all jokes, but everybody knows when you do that, that is a signal. That's a symbolism, if you will. That's a symbol that I'm focused. I'm grinding. I'm in the grind. I'm in the gym. I'm not leaving the gym. I'm eating, breathing, sleeping, boxing. When you see a fighter got the beard all out rugged, got the hair all out rugged, that's usually symbolic for leave me the fuck alone. Don't ask me no dumbass questions. I'm in this gym. I'm locking the door. No cameras are walking through that door, and I'm going to sit here and grind. That's what that normally means, you know what I mean? But I was enjoying all the haircut jokes so much, I ain't even really want to shut that down. I ain't even want to stop. But for him to be this guy, bro, I'm telling you, man, and I can count on one hand how many times that I've probably sitting back and said that how thoroughly impressed with AJ that I am. And y'all know this, but I got to give it to him, bro. Like tonight, I am impressed, and I'm impressed with his preparation. I'm really impressed. I'm impressed with, y'all don't understand the pressure that your dude was under. That dude was under tremendous pressure, fight fans. Tremendous pressure. You got a whole market. Did y'all see Derek Chisora? Did y'all hear Dillian White talk? Did you hear even the commentators talk? And a lot of the boxing, the boxing normals over there. You hear how they were talking? Oh, we're nervous. Oh, we hope he wins. Oh, he has to win. He just has to win. Do y'all know the pressure that was on AJ's shoulder to win this fight tonight? Truth be told, a lot of humans would have said, I'm getting paid up to $85 million a night. I can walk away. I'm already probably going to be in the Hall of Fame. I can walk away with this fat check, and I can leave all this pressure behind me. I don't have to deal with this no more. I can take my money. I can go raise my family. I can get into something else. I can do this. I can start that business. I can do that. That with that level of pressure sitting over there, you got to ask yourself, do I want that again? Yeah, it's a lucrative profession. I can make all this money, but do I want to be ridiculed? Do I want to be talked about? Do I want to be pressured to fight this guy, that guy, that guy? And he said, you know what? I still want it. I still want it. And he trained like he wanted it, and he fought tonight like he wanted it. You know what I mean? Lost One says, I was blasting Biggie Small's victory on repeat the whole fight while trying not to drop a brick. Hey, you was turned up, sir. You was definitely turned up. You hear me? Christian NWO Wilder's head is powerful. He's like Samson out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? My man say his strength is in his hair. You know what I mean? My man Wilder's like Samson out this month. We're gonna start calling Wilder the Black Samson around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? He is the Black Samson to anybody that's wondering. Hit the thumbs up for the fam as y'all coming on in. If you just seeing me for the first time today, because we know how these big fights do, yo, hit the subscribe button, man. Come on, rock with the fam, man. You see a lot of people in this comment section. We a family over here. You know what I'm saying? We look out for one another, and we keep it 1,000. I mean 1,000 when it comes to this boxing talk. So hit that subscription, hit that bell icon, and come rock with the homie main man made man and get that blue suit. You know what I'm saying? All day. All day. Unbiased. What's up, fam? Everyone questioning AJ Hart looks stupid. You know, it's like, I don't know, bro. You know, I like I just tried to say, leading up to this fight, when you see a fighter in the state that he was in, like cutting the hair, looking all funky and shit, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, dog, you can't read it. You don't know if he's going north or south. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people just looked at him, man, and said, dog, we just don't, even the UK fans, unbiased, even a lot of UK fans were saying that, man. You know, like, we just don't know. We just don't know. You know what I mean? And so that's a lot of people just probably misjudged it. I mean, he showed hard tonight, but he did not want to engage. You got to give up that, though, for he did not want to engage. No. Not saying he had to. Not saying he should have. I'm just saying he didn't. And we know if that was Bomb Squad in that ring tonight, that Andy Ruiz, 283-pound ass, would been knocked into the 5th row. We know that. You know what I mean? But your man tonight, he just wanted to box him and get an easy win. Salute. Light lit up. The real Samson was black. Oh, all right. Well, cool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. He's Samson then. We're going to call Bomb Squad Samson from here on out. He is Samson. The fucking Black Samson. I can't wait to see Samson face off against AJ. You know what I mean? I hope we get it, man. I hope we get it. He was smart not to would have got KO'd by a 280 Ruiz. He was very smart to not get KO'd by a 280 Ruiz. I give him nothing but full credit. You know, and we just all hope at the end of the day that he goes towards Bomb Squad or he goes towards Tyson Fury. Either way, it would be a big fight. We tired of seeing the B level. We tired of seeing the C level. We tired of seeing the lower tier. You know what I mean? Now, you got 2 heavyweights in February, 2 top 3 heavyweights that's fighting one another. This is the 2nd time that they're fighting. AJ, you must get in the mix. You got to. We look, man. You, Fury, Wilder, y'all at the top of the pack. I feel like all 3 of y'all will probably beat most, if not all, of the lower tier. That's already established. We don't need to keep seeing the same shit over and over and over again. We want to see you fight the elite. We want to see you fight the top 3. You know what I mean? Man, you heard about White getting cleared by UCAD. The WBC will have to give him his Mando spot back. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if the WBC is going to move because UCAD says. I mean, to me, we already knew it was going to happen. I mean, it was no way that UCAD could have went back on the fact that they gave him that hearing and allowed him to go and fight. In a court of law, it would have looked terrible. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn had that hearing in his back pocket, and he would have took that to any court that would have listened and said, hey, how the hell can you ban the man when they literally gave him the okay to fight? You know what I mean? So they were already screwed. Their whole process is jacked. The UCAD process is the worst. The whole in competition, out competition stuff need to be addressed. The process, the length of time that it takes to test or to do investigations and follow-ups, that needs to be addressed. You know what I'm saying? There was no way that Tyson Fury, if you found him dirty again for Nandrolone in the fight prior to Vladimir Klitschko, he shouldn't have never fought Vladimir Klitschko. You know what I mean? And then you want to do the investigation afterwards. The process needs cleaning up. The process needs to be cleaned up. Now, as for Dillian White, you know, I mean, come on, man. They can say what the hell they want. It still needs to be some sort of, Like, I mean, no, we just not gonna buy it, bro. You just can't pop and just say, oh, well, we forgive him because we agree with the excuse that he says. Dog, that's just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you know, I don't think fans are gonna be moved by it. I think that honestly, yeah, you may got that piece of paper or whatever that you put on your social media, but I mean, looking at the movement of the fans, I don't think fans are really moved by it. I think fans still saying that even in the UK fans understand that maybe some palms got greased, maybe somebody got paid off. I mean, y'all gonna even say that. Us, we're gonna sit back and say, yeah, we know somebody got paid off, but also we still want to know what's up with the fucking B sample. I mean, like, come on, every fighter over here got to go through that process. Every last one of them. Canelo, all of them. You know what I mean? All of them. Now, I mean, so it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, I'm just not cool with it. I always still see Pilly and White as a drug cheat, and they can say what the hell they want. The fact of the matter is they made a mistake, and they gave them that hearing, and they put eggs on their faces, and they ain't had nothing, no way to get it from under that rock. Yeah, he looked terrible against Wok, didn't he? He took Wok the whole fight. Wok got a chin the size of Texas. How the hell do you miss that chin? It's like throwing a rock in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Wok's chin is like this fucking wide. How do you not knock his big ass out? That man walks around with a chin like, he be walking around, his chin is looking like this. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna hit this motherfucker and knock him out. You know what I mean? He looked terrible, bro. And he looks like he needs to get in better shape, truth be told, if you ask me. Wok's never been stopped. Didn't Big Baby stop him? I thought Big Baby stopped him. I could have been wrong. I thought Big Baby stopped him, though. I thought Jarrell Miller, the Mutant Miller, stopped him. I was surprised. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know, bro. I mean, as for Dillian right now, I'm still like, I guess I'm still in a shock period where I'm shocked that they brought him. Well, not shocked that they brought him back, but I just don't know. I definitely don't agree with it, but it's like, I mean, I just don't know, bro. This is a dude with PED history. This ain't his first time. This wasn't his first time popping. I'm not on board with it. I don't know about y'all fight fans. I've been watching the Charlo at 160 tonight all day. All day. I think Charlo gonna get rid of Dennis Hogan. It should be a fun fight to watch, though. I mean, for anybody who know anything about Dennis Hogan, I believe that Dennis Hogan defeated Jaime Munguia when they fought back in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Dennis Hogan is an exciting fighter to watch. He brings a lot of noise, but athletically, I don't think he'll be able to hang with Jamal Charlo. And Jamal Charlo is just too much of a bigger puncher. But it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be entertaining. I ain't going to say a good fight. It's going to be entertaining to watch. But I got Jamal Charlo stopping Dennis Hogan. I got him stopping him. You know what I'm saying? I got a surefire stoppage in that fight. Even though this was AJ's 24th fight, his opponent can be at the same level as Wilder's 38th opponent. I don't mind. It don't matter. But bro, when you get to this level, it don't matter how many fights you got. If you belong in this level, if you are cut of that cloth, of that special cloth that belongs on the elite level, all of this, you got 20 fights, you got 30 fights, you got 50. That shit is bullshit. You know what I mean? Everybody will always be questioning Wilder's, wow, why he didn't do. The man got a late start in boxing. And we all know that, man. He is not the most skilled heavyweight. And so when you know that he is not the most skilled heavyweight, you have to move him a certain kind of way. You know what I mean? You have to get him some work. You got to get him some rounds in. You feel where I'm going? So at the end of the day, look, man, like I said before, man, I don't want to get caught in this shit no more. I'm done. I'm so sick and tired of explaining Wilder's resume. I'm so sick and tired of explaining AJ's resume. I'm so sick and tired of all of this shit, bro. Like, dog, this shit is going on longer than Mayweather Pacquiao. This shit is literally gone on longer than what Mayweather Pacquiao was 5 years, they say, of a build-up. Well, we in about year 3. I ain't gonna say as long, but just as long. We in about year 3. And year 3 of talking about a heavyweight elite fight is asinine. You know what I'm saying? To say the least. To say the least. To say the least. Wilder is blessed with power. He is blessed with Samson power. Samson, he got the power that can push pillars and crack down the whole building on the Egyptians or whoever the fuck they was. You know what I'm saying? He got that kind of power, fight fans. It's that devastating power that comes around once in a generation. It's the kind of power that I can sit here and say comfortably that it's the most powerful right hand in boxing. Facts. Hashtag facts. Let me say that again. It's the most powerful right hand in boxing. Do you get the weight of that statement, fight fans? And we want to see that right hand go up against the best. That's it. That's all. You got Tyson Fury. It's not a guaranteed victory fight, fans. As a Wilder Bomb Squad fan, I'm going to be riding this fight very hard. I'm going to be vidding it up, live streaming it up when it comes to Fury and Wilder, because it's not a promised win for Bomb Squad. It's not. It's not. As much as we clown Fury, as much as we give Fury a lot of jokes, and he's the butt of a lot of jokes, his style, that irky-jerky style, that movement, that agility that he likes to use at his size, it's not an easy style to beat. And to pair it with Bomb Squad, who needs to time that right hand just right to knock his big ass out, it's not going to be easy. And I do think Tyson Fury is much more ready for this fight, in this rematch. I'm looking at him on social media. He's in much better shape than he was in the first fight. It's not going to be easy, fight fans. And if Bomb Squad get this victory, and I'm going to tell you right now, if Bomb Squad beats Tyson Fury and becomes the lineal champion, and AJ don't fight him, UK don't say shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Don't come around here making no excuses. Don't come around here making no excuses. Because Tyson Fury would effectively be the best opponent on both of their resumes. So don't say nothing. We need to fight. Let's work together on this shit, homie. Let's work together. You know what I'm saying? Rocket Strikes. AJ got power, experience, better boxing skills. Wilder got great power that'll knock anybody out, but we don't know if he will knock everybody. I like Wilder, but he's just not invincible. I will address that. Rocket Strikes 89. Lala D in the super chat. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. I appreciate you. Salute, main man, and salute the DC all day. Salute right back to you, fam. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. Rocket Strikes. I mean, I feel you, fam. I mean, like I say, when it comes to Deontay Wilder, he is the most unorthodox heavyweight that we have seen in decades. So everybody ain't gonna jump on that train. I was listening. I was rocking with Ronnie Boy Fresh and Monty Brown last night, and we was having this discussion. Ronnie Boy Fresh was like, "Look, man, hey yo, Ronnie, I know you still up in here. Yo, I like what you say. You like Larry Holmes. You grew up watching skilled heavyweights like Larry Holmes. So looking at a Wilder, you can't like Wilder because he's not what you are used to liking. So when everybody come around and they tell me, oh, my main man, I can't feel this cat, man, because I just think that his power ain't going to get him through every fight. I got you. I got you. But I'm beyond convinced that this is not the normal type heavyweight. I'm beyond convinced that your traditional criticism or criteria, how you judge a fighter, that doesn't apply here. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I just think that Wilder is something that's different. You know, it's almost reminds me of Jack Johnson. And don't get me wrong, I know people, I don't put him in the same scene with Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson, in his day, he was so good where he would just play with the opponents, right? He would just toy around with them. Sometimes he would let him hit on them a little bit because he knew at any point he can end that fight. At any point, his power was just that strong. It's like that with Bomb Squad with me, man. Like, dog, like, it don't matter how many, you know, it don't matter how many rounds he down. It don't matter how much he's gotten out. But Tyson Fury is considered possibly on a boxing skill level the best heavyweight boxer. And he couldn't even beat Bomb Squad. The so-called unskilled, unorthodox guy. This is supposed to be the most skillful agility having heavyweight. Like, this guy can move. He can box. He can feint. He can do it all. He may not have the power, but he can do it all. And this dude didn't even beat Wilder. It tells you that this dude is not the norm. You can't use your same brain that you looking at a Muhammad Ali or a Joe Frazier or, you know, or Ken Norton. You can't look at these type. You can't put him there with them. You can't do it. Because they never had what he had. One punch, God-given power. They just don't have it. They just didn't have it. The fact of the matter is that Wilder can definitely knock AJ out cold, but AJ can knock Wilder out too. No way I'm betting the house on the winner of that fight. But, you know, AJ didn't knock out Joseph Parker, and he didn't knock out Andy Ruiz. You know what I'm saying? It's all about styles, bro. Styles make the fights. You know what I'm saying? And it's not they all, I mean, I'm sure if they're on their best A game, no matter what heavyweight it is, they can knock each other out. It's not even about that. It's just the fact of the matter is, do you really think that there is a heavyweight that can avoid his right hand for 12 straight rounds? The agile Tyson Fury couldn't even do it. Who gonna avoid the right hand for 12 rounds? I ain't seen nobody do it yet. The only one that stood up, and that's because he got a forehead the size of Florida, is Bermane Stiverne. Bermane Stiverne took a hell of a lot of damage. I think that Wilder ruined Bermane Stiverne. I think when Bermane Stiverne fought Wilder in their first fight, Bermane Stiverne was a very good fighter. Very matter of fact, on the American soil, he was probably considered the best on the American soil at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like he had the WBC belt. Yeah, he had those fights with Areola, and he had a lot of other good fights in between that. But he was considered the goods. And Wilder went in there and utterly, after that Wilder fight, Bermane was no more good, bro. Like, I mean, if you go back to that first fight, Bermane was taking flush shots and steadily coming forward. Boom, boom, boom. Wilder couldn't put him down. But he knocked Bermane Stiverne crazy. Look at him now. My man don't know if he coming or going. I seen him the other day. You know what I'm saying? On Kenilworth Avenue. I say, Bermane, what's up with you, homie? How you been doing? He said, my name is not Bermane Stiverne. My name is Batman. That's exactly what he told me, homie. Real talk. Salute Monty Brown TV in the building. What's up, homie? Salute to AJ. He won fair and square, but Wilder will murder them boys all day in the first degree. You know what I'm saying? In the first degree, homie. All day. Hey, Monty, I stopped through your Instagram too, fam. I see how you be doing it, bro. Salute, bro. Because there was some points of the fight I had to take a move and run out the house real quick. So I kept my phone in my hand. And I'm sitting here looking at your joint going at the same time while I run out to the car and come right back. Salute, homie. Salute. Where the prelims for Charlo Hogan? I don't know. Fox ain't putting that on? I don't know. I got to look into it, bro, to be truth be told with you. I got to I ain't checked that out yet. But, yeah, man, I don't want to get too much into it tonight. Look here, fight fans. I just want to leave y'all with this. All I want to say is, now that AJ has pretty much did what he did with Ruiz, he fought a good fight tonight. He fought a smart fight. He fought the fight that I thought that all he had to do to win this fight tonight. He did exactly what I thought all he had to do. And he fought the exact fight that I described, and I thought it went beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I should be like a coach or some shit, or like a guru or some shit. But he fought a good fight, you know what I'm saying? And he fought a beautiful fight tonight, and hats off to him. We learned a lot more about his game plan. We learned a lot more about his skill set. Like I told people before, Imani, you can probably understand what I'm saying. It's just the same way of Earl Spence when we seen him fight Mikey Garcia, and we seen more elements or layers to his game. Well, tonight we seen a new layer to AJ's game. He can box and sustain boxing for 12 rounds. Sorry about that, fight fans. He can box and sustain boxing for 12 rounds. And, you know, that's good for him. But at this point, we don't want to see anything other than Wilder or Fury. AJ needs to not be fighting no one other than the elite at this point, fight fans. And I think we all need to unite and come together for that particular mission all day. Salute to AJ, the gangster. But don't get comfortable. Nope, because the target is back on his back. You know what I'm saying? But he has every right. He has every right to go and rest. He has every right to go home, rest, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to DC. Shout out to you, Marquise. Salute, fam. Salute, salute. You know what I'm saying? He has every right to rest. He has every right to duck the cameras, stay away from the cameras. If he's smart, that's what he does. He goes home, he takes a vacation, he rests up, he stays away from the public eye for a while, and just kind of reflect and just kind of, you know, you ain't got to, you know, I remember him prior to the fight like, yo, everyone's going to have to bow down to me and all this other shit. Lose that, bro. Lose it. Just lose it and stay in the battle mindset that you in, and come back ready for war. Because at this point, now that you got your belts back and now that you got your rightful place back in boxing, they're gonna be gunning after you again, and you got to be ready. You got to be ready, and you can't be making excuses, bro. You got a great chance. You have the momentum back at your back that you wanted originally. Remember when he first came here and he wanted to fight Jarrell Miller? He was coming with momentum, and he was coming with a mission to win over the American fight fans. Well, if you want to continue that mission, it goes through Bomb Squad. At the end of the day, you can love them or hate them, fight fans, UK fans, everybody out there for that matter. If you don't like Wilder, at the end of the day, you can hate them all you want. The road, I repeat, the road through America goes through Deontay Wilder. You can't slice it no other way. All roads go through Wilder. Just do it. Just fucking do it. Don't make us wait no longer. Good fight, good fight tonight, fans. I'll be back tonight For Charlo and Hogan, after Charlo Hogan, we'll be up on here for a post fight. You know what I'm saying? But me getting so hyped up right now, I always get hyped up for these post fights, man. I'm about to go roll up. You hear me, dope? About to go roll up. Holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get ready for tonight's fight, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of the fights tonight, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button if you're just seeing me for the first time. Thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Much love to all of the fam that stopped through tonight. Much love to everybody that catch us on the playback. We are live every Wednesday, every Saturday for We Talking Boxing, the flagship program. Come on back here after Charlo fight fans. Salute to all of y'all, man. And we're going to chop it up some more all day. All right, man. Got you, Ronnie Boy Fresh, all day. Everybody, come on back after Charlo fight, and we'll chop it up. To the next one. Much love. Peace out.